Now we gotta talk a little bit about the Giants.
Achievement.
Couple of rumors going out there, ladies and gentlemen. Couple of rumors. Now I don't know if this is gonna hurt the team. Well, I do know if it can hurt the team, but who knows? Because at this point, where this Giant team has been at, fuck it, man. Like this, like I don't even care no more at this point, man. Like it's like and what's crazy is that I'm probably a bigger Giant fan than a Knicks fan, which is weird because I've always fought, between both sports. But I really love, I rather play basketball all day than play football, and at this point now, I rather watch basketball than watch football. But football days mean a lot to me, man.
Yeah.
So, like, that's my connection to the Giants. I was like, I remember watching them when they played against the Ravens in 2000. I remember even them before that. Those Kerry Collins days. But that was, but like the late '90s is when I started getting into football, which is crazy. But I fell in love with it, because they have like fantasy football. Like there's a lot of things that football does to bring people together. I feel like the NBA doesn't do it as much, to be honest.
Yeah.
But besides the fact, the Knicks moving up. There's rumors that the Knicks may move up.
Giants.
My bad. See what happens?
Drunk sports up, baby.
Keep your kids away. All right. There's only grown man talk. All right. All right. So if the Giants, there's rumors that the Giants could be moving up. All right. And to be honest, we don't know. We don't even know who, because the first three is supposed to be picking quarterbacks. So at minimum, we have to get fourth. Now, like, I don't know if you've been following that, but like, do you think that's a right move that the Giants should be even making, considering, Like, we know that the quarterback situation is definitely in shambles, and that an organization over there, man.
I mean, it is in shambles. It's gonna be fun to see where this team is heading, because I know you and Cash been saying for a while, this could be the it year for Daboll and Shane to prove what they got. I mean, they're heading into this draft with 6 picks, right? We have the 6th pick in the first round this year. I know with this 6th pick, they're possibly going to draft the replacement for Daniel Jones, even after signing him to the 4-year,
45 million a year contract.
Yeah, 160 mil extension, right? I want to see where they're going to go. Even though I'm still hearing rumblings that they're looking at Rome Odunze a lot at the wide receiver position. Yeah. So I'm very intrigued. The draft's only a couple weeks away, to be honest. It's this month, a couple weeks away. But I'm really intrigued where this Giant team is going to head. With this draft pick that they're going to pick is going to show the direction this franchise is heading, whether it's quarterback or receiver. Are they're gonna trust or give Daniel Jones another shot? I feel like they're not. I feel like they're done. It showed it this season. Or are they going to draft his replacement and move forward? Or where's that going to leave Daniel Jones? Are they going to trade him? Or are they going to play him this year and just let him walk? Like, I don't know. That's where I'm at with it. That's why I just want to see where they're heading, and this is the move that's going to show us as Giant fans, as football fans, where this franchise is heading at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's just they need to get a quarterback. That's number one, man. We can't depend on Daniel Jones. We messed this up once. We messed this up twice with Daniel Jones. And the first time we messed it up was drafting Saquon Barkley, which at that point, everybody knew that, and all I hear is negativity and hatred from like Tiki Barber talking about how, he did great for the Giants, which he did, but we should have actually probably drafted a quarterback when we drafted Saquon Barkley, because Eli Manning was getting out of here. There was a couple quarterbacks in that draft, but we drafted a superstar running back. To be honest, let's keep it a buck, man. We still had other moves that we could have probably made to get a better quarterback after Daniel Jones. Yeah. But you know what happened? The owners and the GMs that they hired, they fucked up their whole situation, and they hired all these coaches that didn't know what they were doing, these GMs that didn't know what they were doing, and they put the team into bad predicaments.
That's so true. Wasn't that year that they? I'm sorry. Wasn't that year that they drafted Saquon? Wasn't Josh Allen drafted that year, or wasn't that the Darnold and Allen? We could have easily gotten Josh Allen already, man.
And that would have been probably the game changer, you know. And as much as I'm a big fan of Saquon Barkley,
likewise.
And trust me, I never played football, but I'm one of those guys who tell you that running backs need to be paid more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I can't tell you why. I can't sit here and fucking write up a whole legal document of why, but I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I can fucking see it. Like, why does the center get paid way much more than a man who's fucking half their weight getting tackled by 60% of the team?
Hell yeah, with a shorter lifespan, a shorter career span. Because running backs, they have a short career span now.
Yeah, but I think if they move up, you know what? This is gonna show how much balls that the Giants got. Because if they move up, that means whoever they're gonna draft is going to be really worth it. And it's kind of almost, and it's really who they're putting all their chips in with, even sitting behind Daniel Jones. Because let's face it, we saw what he can do. We just picked up, I just sent you that meme. Like, we just picked up Boykin. Come on, man. Like, we just picking up everybody and their mom, man. Like, it's like, just come over to the Giants. We'll pay you a couple of $1 million. Hopefully you catch a couple of passes. And then if not, then you get paid anyway. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, just use that money for elsewhere. But, you want to give as many as, short threats as you can, I think, at this point. And they're putting the type of players that Daniel Jones needs around him, which is obviously not long ball players.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think him and Jalen Hyatt are going to work together.
They didn't mesh. Like we've always been saying for a while, he meshed more with DeVito. You know what I mean? Even Tyrod, the couple of games Tyrod played, Tyrod showed more chemistry than Jones did. There was only like one big play I think those two had in the beginning of the season. Yeah. I think it was against Arizona, if I'm not mistaken. Was it to him that once in the third quarter they threw that bomb to Hyatt? Since then they didn't have no chemistry, bro. And how you not gonna have a chemistry with a guy that's a burner like that? Like that's a missed opportunity.
Just launch it.
Bro.
And Daniel Jones has an arm. Like, don't get it misconstrued. He just chooses not to throw it, and that's my concern.
Yeah,
like when you're afraid to lose it, that means you got fear in your heart, kid. You don't belong in New York, man. That's why I love Eli Manning. Eli Manning throw that shit with blindfolded with one hand tied behind his back.
Word, my man Elijah. With that being said, I got a question for you because I know you're a big Giants fan, so you know their needs more than me. What are the top 3 needs that you feel like they need to cover heading into this draft? I know they already got like the O-line a little settled and stuff like that, signing some O-linemen, signing some linebackers or whatever. What are the top three off-season needs or draft needs you think the G-men need for this upcoming year?
I think right now the top 3, this is obviously I think like 6 or 7 rounds, but the top 3 is quarterback, wide receiver, and then we need another running back.
Okay. All right.
We need another running back. And I think we're a bad running back team, so I can even probably substitute that for defense. I think we draft better defensively, especially like cornerback wise, linebacker wise, or even like like defensive lineman wise, but we're pretty solidified on that. But it doesn't hurt to have a substitution. But we definitely don't have no running backs. And we need a quarterback because we're still the question marks in the air above his head, like it's Super Mario for Daniel Jones. You know what I mean? And we still need a wide receiver. All we have is Jalen Hyatt. We need somebody else. He needs a tandem. Everybody, this is becoming a common factor in the NFL. It's one really good quarterback with 2 either all-star Pro Bowl wide receiver and another one who's a former or all-star wide receiver or about to be that. You don't just put the tandem of Elijah Moore and Amari Cooper together, or even when Keenan Allen and Mike Williams was together, and now you got Garrett Wilson and Mike Williams together. Now you got Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Like, do I need to say more? Like, it's happening throughout the league. You need at least 2. We never even really had one. Like the last one that we had was Odell Beckham, and that was when Saquon Barkley was a rookie, and that was fucking fun as shit to watch. But that was the downfall of Eli Manning.
Mm-hmm.
But we need another wide receiver who can stay healthier than Odell Beckham.
I agree.
Who can go out there and give us those Tyreek Hill yards and give us those magic moments? Because if they want to sell tickets, that's what they need. It's a throwing game now. That's why these running backs are not getting any money on their contracts. But let's keep it a buck. You also need a very solid running back. You just don't come across any day a Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey, a Nick Chubb, J.K. Dobbins. You know, these guys, Derrick Henry. These guys don't get. These guys weren't getting paid big bucks at one point for no reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this market was crazy because this year was with the year a lot of them got big bucks. I do agree with you on everything you said. One thing I want to add to on the defensive end, I know Adoree Jackson is still unsigned with us. Like he's on the depth chart, whatever, but I know he's unsigned. So I feel like that we have 6 picks in 6 rounds. So I feel like that's one big key we need to add because to pair with Deonte Banks, a guy that will be right next to Deonte Banks. I feel like Adoree was always a Gettleman guy, so he fit the Gettleman system. Now I feel like we need to go and attack and get a cornerback rather in one of these rounds, like maybe 3rd, 4th, 5th, round. Go get a cornerback to pair against Deonte Banks. But everything you said was perfect. I feel like we do need a running back. I like Devin Singletary when it comes to a running back committee type of guy, but he's not going to be like a Saquon Barkley type of guy that he's gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna play all 4 downs, and people are gonna be scared against me all 4 downs. He's not a 4 down back. Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna be scared.
Exactly.
He's gonna hope that the offensive line holds up, and I think that the Giants made a great improvement in that line. So I think where we're heading to is in a good spot, and it's just gonna take. With football, that's the crazy thing. It takes. It's much more longer than like fucking NBA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And even kind of almost like baseball, because baseball, they put you down and bring you up. Like you could be in the MLB, go back down and heal up and then come back up, or you just suck and then you all of a sudden you become a superstar, you come back up and now you fucking all-star. But I think with football, no, it's when your time is your time, that's it. Like you have to keep running with it. Like there's not going back down to another league. There's not, oh no, there's always next week, man. There's only 17 games in the NFL. Like you have 17 chances to prove to this team that you deserve to be here, you need to be here, and nobody can take my job for that position except for the quarterback, because you need a quarterback.
Yeah, man. That is the leader of men on the field, unfortunately, man. That is, at the quarterback position has become the number 1 darling now, but that is the leader of men on the field. If you don't have a quarterback, you don't have somebody who's going to throw the ball. Even if you have a bomb-ass receiver, what are they going to do, man?
And that's why I appreciate so much. I appreciate this so much. The statement that Mara said, you know what I mean? When he was talking about, they asked him a question talking about the timeline for the Giants, and he said this is not going to reset the clock for Joe Shane and Dable.
That's very intricate.
So they know there's fire under their ass, bro. You can draft another quarterback, bro. If you fuck this up for one more year,
party done.
Yeah, or maybe one more year. Who knows? But he's not going to let you just draft one. He's not going to let you draft a quarterback, and all of a sudden you get to keep your job for 3 more years, because that's usually what people do.
Yeah,
I think it's like drafting quarterback is almost like job security in NFL.
True that. And it's rare you could draft that one guy that's going to change your whole franchise. It's rare, and you have to be really lucky now. One thing, now that you mentioned Mara, I know he's been voicing his support for Daniel Jones. And in a recent report, I read that he's more interested in landing a number 1 receiver. So I don't know if Dable and Shane are going to go the Mara route, or they're going to say, yo, let us handle what we got to do. Let's just draft a quarterback, and then let's see what works on, or what happens, rather, how it develops from there.
Yeah, because there's always free agents, man. You can always, and this is why I say, I understand you have to draft a quarterback, but I've seen multiple organizations, like the Vikings. Like when's the last? The Vikings always make it there, but they never really drafted a number one quarterback.
True that.
You know what I mean? Like to get like they had Culpepper, they had Brett Favre, they had Kirk Cousins, and now
Dobbs.
they had Dobbs. You know, and then Dobbs left. Oh no, they got Dobbs from
from Arizona.
Yeah, from Arizona Cardinals sitting on the, you know, like it. Look at the 49ers situation at one point, bro. They had they had four of the guys. They had Trey Lance, Jacoby Brissett, Garoppolo,
and Purdy.
Look
at that.
That's crazy.
That's insane. Like you know how many franchises would love to have that problem, to have four wide receivers. Four quarterbacks. That's a franchise that don't even have two.
And this might be a topic for like another day, because at one point it got to be like, maybe that's what people do, because if people know how to draft, they just take up quarterbacks like, fuck it, I'm gonna take it. And if it doesn't work for me, fuck it. But like that dude sitting on the bench for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years that he's been with that team, whatever, getting paid, whatever minimum he's getting paid, he's gonna take it. But you know what I mean, he could have been something that could have developed to something great. We never had no development time, man. It's a lot of factors that probably come into this that probably a lot of people ignore and a lot of teams ignore, and that's what happens. Shit gets overlooked. Happened with the Giants. It didn't only happen with the Giants, ladies and gentlemen. It's happened with every fucking NFL team that you can name. Every NBA team that you can name has missed over somebody that could have been somebody, but they didn't get him.
Exactly. And you mentioned NBA. Look how many times the Kings missed opportunity after missed opportunity. You know what I mean? Look at the Washington Commanders. Missed opportunity after missed.
I remember at one point the Hornets had back-to-back one. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, because they got Zion at one, and then the year after they got another number 3 pick or some shit. I was like,
the Pelicans.
The Pelicans, my bad. Yeah. You know what I mean? But they used to be formerly known the Hornets, and then the Hornets became the Hornets, and then the Pelicans. Yeah.
It's so difficult. It's a conundrum, bro.
Well, that's how far back I go, because the Pelicans never exist. The Hornets did exist. But you know what I mean?
But it's gonna be fun with the draft just a couple of weeks away. I'm trying to be positive, and always say, me, I'm a wishful thinker. I'm hoping the Giants do big things, because it's their time, bro. It's their time. It's been so long, 2011. You know what I mean? And they've always been that franchise, always knocking on the door, and that's always been a franchise that's always been a winner. Like they're top. They have what 4 Super Bowls out of 5. We won 4 out of 5. That's good, bro. Like a lot of teams, they haven't even won to 1 yet. Like, you know what I mean? And me, I know you guys make fun of me because I'm a little bit more of a Jet fan now. But when's the last time they just went to the Super Bowl? 69? Like, come on now. Man. So I feel like the Giants. The time is now to see what direction this franchise is going to go, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited for the G-men, man, because I know they bound for big things. They just gotta find the right direction to go through and just run through that shit like a juggernaut running through walls, man.